Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hello when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you're here, that you're watching, that you've made it through the cold storm today. Yet another day of cold storm, I should say. And in just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. Type in that keyword to get the supply list for all the things that we're using tonight to make this project and to find out how you can get one of these items for free. Okay, so key is the keyword for tonight. K-E-Y. Type key in the comments. Let me get this pulled up so I can say hello to all of my friends. You guys, happy hump day. I love that. Oh, we are halfway through the week and oh my gosh, I can't wait. This weekend we have a lot going on in the chalk world, you guys. A lot of trainings and inspiration and a bunch of stuff going on for all of us designers. So, hi Mary, hi Lynn, hello Darlene, hi Mary, hi Loretta and Maxine, hi Sissy, hello everybody, hey Wendy, hi Tina, hi Christine, hello, hold on a second, Christine with a K and then Christine with a C, hello Brenda, hi Nancy, hi Dottie and Pam. Hello, Elizabeth. Hey, Carol. Hey, Jackie. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Teresa. Key is the keyword. You guys type that in tonight. Hey, Sissy. Hello, everybody. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hello, you guys. Oh, my goodness. I actually have a really great project for you guys tonight. I'm super, super excited about this one, if I can pull this all together in my head. And I know, you guys, I said that I was going to wear the shirt from yesterday. Today, I'm going to wear it tomorrow. I did finish it up this afternoon, though. And got that all done. But you guys, I went to Hobby Lobby today. I only walked out of there with 3 things. But this one thing you guys are going to love. Okay, so let me show you what it was we're going to be using tonight for this project. I'm super excited. Super excited. I always head back in Hobby Lobby to the clearance section. And if you guys don't do that, I highly, 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 highly suggest that you do, because they always have a bunch of really great stuff out there. Hey, Dale. Hello, Bonda. Tomorrow. I'll wear it tomorrow. I just finished it today. I found this gorgeous frame. Isn't this beautiful? At the Hobby Lobby today, in the clearance section, spring shop sale. It looks like there was a picture in the middle of it, and the picture broke. So they put the frame on sale for $6.50, you guys. Really good price for that. It's gorgeous. And you can see there was something in here. There's some tack sticking out of there. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. We're going to peel that sticker off of there tonight. We're going to redo this frame and then do something beautiful inside. So I hope you guys are ready for this. And I hope it was $6.50 for this frame is what it was. $6.50, which I thought was a really good deal. Really good deal. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the frame first, and then we're going to get into our project. You guys, no transfers tonight, believe it or not, but this is still going to be absolutely amazing. Hi, Deb. Hello, everybody. Hi, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Diane. Hello, everybody. All right. So, very elegant frame. I love this frame so much. This is going to be probably one of the last Valentine's Day projects that we do, you guys, because it's almost too late. Oh, I bet, Carol, you always buy frames, Darlene. If you see this one, grab it. We may have snow here in Central Florida on Sunday. Oh, you've never seen snow! There's a picture of a swan in it. Well, there wasn't in this one, which must be why it was on clearance. All right, so it starts off this gorgeous green. I love this color of green. So we're going to keep a little bit of the green, but also get rid of a little bit of the green, okay? So to do that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do anything to this to start off with, as far as, like, don't listen to what I just said. We're going to put some Dixie Belle Crackle right over top of this. We're going to put another color on top. We're going to make this green come out and pop in some gorgeous ways and really, really just upcycle this really beautiful frame that we found. Now, I'm hoping that I've got a good paintbrush that'll allow me to do this. My favorite ones are right there. I think I might go, ooh, what do I have here? Let me see. You know what, let's just apply the crackle. Let's just apply the crackle with this. I haven't seen it before. Grew up outside of Buffalo, but some of my friends and their kids haven't. Oh, you've seen it, but their friends and their kids haven't experienced it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's going to be something for you guys in Florida if you're getting snow. We've got so much now. I need my boots to go outside here in Michigan. Hi, Joni. All right, you guys. So this is Crackle by Dixie Belle. Really, you guys, I use this crackle because it was available through Chalk Couture for a while there. And so it's what I have on hand. I also have folk art that I really love. You can use Elmer's glue to do this same thing, to make the same effect. We're just going to put this on here and then let that kind of dry in there. Hi, Ava. And I'm just using a sponge brush. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer's from Maine. How are things out in Maine, Jennifer? Is the ocean frozen over? Oh, I don't know. If anybody can help Christina with some pain management suggestions, that's what she's looking for here. Prayers is about all I can offer you. And I'm hoping today, you guys, that last night I had to like run for Kleenex after I got off my live. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but I might need to blow my nose at some point in time. Because it is still just runny. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my throat. Just not feeling the greatest right now still. All this wind and the cold weather we're getting here in Michigan is just kicking my butt. The whole family has been kind of ill lately. Ah, you love a Dixie Belle Crackle? I hope that I'm able to get it with this project to do exactly what I want. And I think it's going to look gorgeous either way. But we're just going to try to make this. Get it fairly evenly coated. All the way around. And if we don't, that's okay anyway, because we want some of that green showing through. But we're going to try to get most of this all crackled up. Just blow it out. I've tried, Carol. That's the thing, is that I don't think that there's like the keyword is key. It's more like swollen sinuses where it always feels like you need to blow your nose, but then you can't blow your nose because nothing comes out. And then all of a sudden, like you'll smell something or you'll eat something, and then it starts running like crazy. That's how it goes. I'm going to try to paint this up as quickly as I can here with this crackle. And I'm actually kind of doing a sloppy job at it, and it's okay. It's okay, because we're going to make this very, oh man, what's the word? I don't even know. We're going to make it look gorgeous anyway. All sorts of aged gloriousness going on with it. Hi, Donna. And it should be shiny where you put the crackle down. So you'll be able to see where you missed and where you didn't miss. I'm just surprised you guys moving away. I miss them. I did Dayquil. And then this afternoon, Carol, I did Dayquil. I missed my second dose of Dayquil this afternoon. And by the time I realized that I didn't take it the second time, it was like, well, now it's too late. Because if I take it now, I won't be able to take NyQuil to sleep tonight. So, it already wore off. It's gone now. And for a couple of hours, I've been kind of struggling here. All right, you guys. We've just about got this done, but I do want to put some of this on the edges as well, on the sides of this frame, because you're going to see the sides. I did make Evan go to school today, though. He stayed home yesterday, but today his cough was much better. All right, I think I got it covered for the most part. Thank you. Hi, Joanne. Thank you. Hobby Lobby had this today. All right, I'm just going to kind of go around and get a little bit here on my edges, too, just so we get a little bit of that crackle effect on the sides. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. It doesn't. Especially when we're doing, take 12-hour Mucinex. I could try that. I forgot to take my other stuff too. My friend brought me over some homeopathic stuff, and that was working really well for me. But I couldn't tell you what the name of it is. Something. It's got like 16 S's in it. Thank you, Donna. It's a gorgeous frame that I picked up at Hobby Lobby today. I couldn't wait to do something with it. All right, you guys, now that we've got our crackle on here, we do need to get this crackle all dried up, and then we're going to paint, okay? We're going to paint this frame. We're going to kind of rough paint it, though. I always forget about the humidifier, too. I've got my dryer out here, but I'm half tempted. I don't know, maybe I can get both of them out just to get this dried a little bit faster. The best thing with all of this, okay, Christina, absolutely. Go ahead and go and get some rest tonight. I get it. I understand completely. Wondering if I'm going to get my hotter heater out just to see if I can get this to dry a little bit faster. Speed up our dry time a little bit tonight. This is more of a heat gun, but it should work. You're allergic to Mucinex? As long as it doesn't have sulfa in it, then I'm good. Anything else I can't take. Or anything that has sulfa in it, I can't take. All right. Let's see if this gets hotter, so it might just dry this up a little bit faster. But it is louder. It's louder. Is that too loud, you guys? Tell me if it's too loud. If it's too loud, then I'll use the other one again. But this one is it'll dry it a lot faster. Keyword tonight is key. K-E-Y. Type key in the comments. Get that willow hair out of there. There's always dog hair in my projects, you guys. Always. You buy something from me, then you are definitely going to get my dog's hair with it. Okay, good. It's not too loud. All right, good. For a project like this, it just helps when it's hotter. And it's okay if it's not completely dry, but you want it mostly dry. It's kind of bubbling a little bit. Big old glitter. I love that. Use Mucinex DM every time I feel stuffy or I'm getting a sore throat and it works within a couple of days. I should get some of that then. I don't know what I have. I've got a medicine cabinet, you guys. It's got so much stuff in it. And yet we don't hardly ever take any medicine. and most of it's expired. So I should probably go through it and get rid of it, but I don't know, it's like you hold on to it just in case for a rainy day, and then you take it anyway until you can get to the store and get the stuff that's not expired. Oh yeah. Feeling very anxious tonight? Oh no. You have 4 different heart tests and I missed it. You guys, I don't like when I miss comments. Go tomorrow for all the, oh Lynn! You guys, Lynn needs our prayers tonight if she gets the results of her heart test tomorrow. Expired and still use it. Yeah, you guys. It does it really expire though? I have a doctor now, you probably got it. I might have a sinus infection. I might. I don't think it is though, I really don't. I've had sinus infections before. I think that this is just, I think it's just sinus pressure, probably because of the wind. I'm making every excuse in the world for it to not be anything that I have to go to a doctor for. Extra love. Willow definitely adds extra love to this house, without a doubt. She is the biggest lover, baby. She never turns down a snuggle. You wouldn't use it if it's more than a year old? I think it just loses its potency. It can't kill you. Exactly. I mean, even milk, you do the smell test, right? Just because it says it's bad. Oh, I got a little spot right there where it's so wet. But ooh, and over here. This little spot where it's got all that little groovy stuff is where it's staying wet for the longest. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and try to do this. Let's try, where can I put this? I don't even know. Right there is good, I guess. Let's try to give this thing a really, really awesome coat of paint, okay? So we've got this green, and this green is gorgeous. What we're going to do is we're going to put some Waverly plaster over top of this. And then we're going to take a wet wipe. I'm going to get a couple of these ready. And once the Waverly plaster is mostly dry, not completely dry, you guys, but mostly dry, we're going to take some of our wet wipes and we're going to wipe back off some of the high spots to bring more of that green back out, okay? And I'm not worried about getting the entire thing. I want that green to pop through. Hi, Becky. Oh, got a mess going on over there. All right, let me see if I can find a good brush for doing this. I'm going to go with our regular brush, y'all. The ones that we love so much. These ones right here. We're using Waverly in the color Plaster. Becky's father-in-law is in the ICU and needs prayers as well, you guys. Definitely. Oh, I think my hand strength might be back. Temporarily. Roll up your sleeves. All right, here we go, you guys. We're going to start with this stuff. This is Waverly in the color Plaster. It is a chalk paint. It is not a paste, okay? So your paste you can put through your transfers. Paint you cannot, but you can always paint with your paint as your base coat. Chalk paint is the best thing to paint your base coat with if you're going to do a transfer. Though we're not doing transfers tonight. All right, let's just start putting this on here. I probably have way too much on here. And we're just going to start brushing it on. If I don't get it perfect, it's okay because we want that crackle to come through anyway. And give this really aged look. Okay. I'm going to try to get into most of these, but I also don't want to overbrush. And have that crackle not crack. You guys will see what I mean. Oh, that's looking amazing. Ha-ha! I love it. Love it. This is not all we're going to do, though, you guys, just so you know. Counting down the days till Monday. I'm counting down the days till spring. And all of you in Florida, you better get rid of it before I come down there, because I do not want to go all the way to Florida for the first time in my life and have there be snow on the ground. Oh, no. It can't happen. It cannot happen. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like instant crackling. This looks amazing. Oh, Tracy says surgery is Monday already. That's right, because Monday is the 1st. Man, this month is going by fast. Really fast. I'm trying to paint this as quickly as I can because I don't want to double brush once that crackle starts to go. You really don't want to rub more paint in there. But you guys, look at the crackle. Can you guys see it? Oh my gosh. The crackle that's happening on that. The cruise is March 1st. We leave March, actually, yeah, we leave March 1st for the cruise, I think. Or is it February? It's that Sunday. Whatever it is. But here's the great thing, you guys. Last year, our trip with Chalk happened the last week in February is when we left for the trip. And John had to miss the daddy-daughter dance. And Allie just didn't go. She just didn't go. I could have had my cousin go with her or somebody else go with her, but she just didn't go to the daddy-daughter dance. The year before that, we were on our trip, and John missed the daddy-daughter dance. This year, Allie is in 5th grade. It's her last year of having a daddy-daughter dance. And this year, the trip doesn't go until March. So John is going to be able to take Allie to the daddy-daughter dance for her very final one, and for elementary school. So I'm super excited for that. We've already got her dress. I think I'm going to take her to get her hair done and all the things, and just treat her like a queen for her very last daddy-daughter dance. Sunday is the 1st. The frame was from Hobby Lobby. I just picked it up today in their clearance section. Oh my gosh, and I'm so in love with it. So you just, as it dries, those cracks are going to come through. You don't have to force anything. But once they start to come through, you just want to leave them be. And they're so, so pretty. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love this. This is going to look fantastic with what we got to go. What we're going to do. I'm trying to get into all the little crevices and everything, but it's just not happening with how fast I got to paint this. With the crackle. It was not unfinished. Nope, it was green. It started off green. We just added some crackle to it. And I'm painting it this color instead. I want that green to come through, but I want that green to be like light as an accent color in it. You'll see as we go along. Hi, Vicky. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I thought I had my whole hand in a bunch of paint there, but I don't. Okay. You're due for a trip to Hobby Lobby. If you can find it, this was in the clearance section. Somebody must have broke the frame and the picture out of it, so they put it in my clearance section. I probably should have grabbed both of them. They had two. But I was like, do I need two of them? All I went in there for was glue sticks. Carol, we're not done with it yet. Wait till you see the whole finished product, though. That's the thing. You say you liked it better all green until you see the whole picture all together. Because right now, it's just not done. It's just not done. I'm using Plaster by Waverly right now. Give it time, you guys. Once you see what we're going to put in the middle, you'll see why I did this. The green was gorgeous. The green's still going to be gorgeous. We're just antiquing it up a little bit. Ah! Trust the process. I tell you guys that all the time. Trust my process. You'll love it. I did finish the sweatshirt. I just didn't wear it because I already had this one on. And after as much yelling as I did at the kids this morning, I wanted to have it on tomorrow morning. It was a rough morning with all four of those kids today. Allie is usually pretty good. But the boys were at each other's throats today. And this kid that I watch in the morning and take to school, he just knows how to push all of Evan's buttons. And he'll get Evan riled up to the point that Evan gets upset. And then Evan will do something like push him or something that Evan shouldn't do. And then he'll come and tattle on Evan and try to get Evan in trouble. And today I kind of laid into him a little bit. And I'm like, listen, Evan's not the perfect kid. You're a little instigator. And you better knock it off. Because I know what you're doing. And you are just as to blame in all of this as Evan is. So don't sit here and play Mr. Innocent Tattletale. And so I was Yeah, I laid into him today, and I was kind of mean, and I was like, maybe this is the perfect shirt to wear tomorrow. What? Test me, punk. I could be meaner. Yes. He just thinks he can get away with it because he's here. And I'm like, no, dude, just you're not going to get away with it here. You're not going to make my kid the bad guy all the time as you sit here and say things that you say and do things just to upset him. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Oh, your granddaughter used to try to get your brother in trouble all the time? Yeah. So the shirt, the sweatshirt's, wait, it's till tomorrow now. I need to wear it in the morning. But yes, it's done. All right, you guys, the last little bit right here, I am going to I have to overlap the paint a little bit, but, and then we're going to come back through and we're going to bring some more of that green right back out. With that towel that we had. You guys were your kids like that too? Did they get under each other's skin and just pick and pick and pick at each other? Because my kids do. Evan mostly picks at Allie. But this other kid is just picking on Evan like you wouldn't believe. Okay, you guys, I think we're just about there. I love it all the time. I love, love, love how it looks, you guys. I love the white, the plaster look on there. Let's dry this up really quick. That's going to bring out some, oh, you know what? Before we dry it up, though, let's take our little paper towel here, or our wet wipey. I'm going to wring this out because we're getting toward the end of them. And then I'm just going to lightly go around, like the frame right in here. And just kind of pull back out some more of that green and some spots. Do you guys see what I'm doing? You're not a fan of the crackle? Oh, I love the crackle. I think it just gives it a really good vintage vibe. And this just makes it look like it's been chipped in spots. Gives that extra wear and tear look when you just remove a little bit of that paint. Hi, Carol. So just kind of randomly choosing some areas to lift all of that right back off. Expose a little more of that green. You guys see what it's doing there? On some of these higher spots before we get it all dried. Don't like that look because I told you when I was a kid we had to strip everything that had crackle because, oh, that's right. I do love this look. I love the vintage look. I love the antique look of things. And we're still going to come back in and do a little bit more to this too before we move on to the next step of this. But I just want to pull out a couple more spots here of some of that green. I love the vintage look, y'all. Totally my jam. Thank you, Joanne. All right, I think that looks fantastic. We're still not done with it yet, but let's get this dried up before we move on to our next step with this. I want to make sure that this is good and dry, okay? Get all of that crackle to come through. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Dawn. Just got the notification. Facebook is being crazy. You haven't had any luck doing it? I think it's really easy. You did the same technique with your cabinet? You got angry for no reason and threw stuff when I tried to talk to him in a firm tone. He tried to bite. Oh, no! No! Kids can't bite. That's totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Hopefully I don't blow anything here. They're on 2 different surge protectors, so hopefully we can do them both at the same time and help to dry this up that much quicker. This one's working a lot faster though. So now, if I were you guys, I would just let this sit overnight and come back to do more. But you guys know for a live tutorial, I try to get it done if I can. So we're going to try to get it all dried up. There's just a couple of deep spots in there where that paint kind of sat down in and got a little thick. But I love it. You guys, I think that that's gorgeous. This is totally my style. Ooh, that's thick paint there. I love this. That age cracked. Oh no, Carol. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and get the other one. You can leave it overnight and it'll crackle on its own for sure. I'm just drying it up just to try to actually get the whole project done in one night. We still have 45 minutes to spend on this, so we're going to keep going and do as much as we can possibly get done tonight. And I feel like we've gotten pretty far already. All right, I just see a couple more spots real quick. Where it's pretty thick. Oh no! You got excited. And then I went and painted it on you. The vintage look is what we're going for though with this one, so. All right, I think we're good. You guys, I think we're good. All right, so the next thing we're going to do on this one, because I really want this to be vintage looking. Oh no, Pam. You too, huh? You like the green better? I like the vintage look. All right, we're going to grab some of this Dixie, I'm sorry, you guys. It's the Bear Antique Wax. You have a mirror like this from Hobby Lobby. There you go. We're going to grab some of our antique wax and we're going to antique this up just a little bit here too. with some antique wax. So I don't really want to go like too overboard with this. This is bare finishing wax, you guys, and it's like in dark brown. So I'm just going to grab one of my brushes here. We're going to put some wax on it. And I'm going to immediately grab out a piece of paper towel. And we're just going to take some of that wax and just kind of jam it down into some of those spots. And age and distress this up a little bit. Doesn't have to be everywhere. But just to add a little bit more definition to this piece, to make it look a little bit more grungy. Make it look like it came straight from one of those antique stores. And give it just a little bit more definition. You guys see what that did there? Gosh, that's really hard to, my light makes it hard to see. I'm looking at my own camera and it just does not do it justice, I tell you. It just doesn't. Key is the key word for tonight, yes. You guys, once you see what we're going to do with the rest of it, though, that's where you're going to be like, oh, I see what she's doing there. So no rhyme or reason for him putting this stuff. Just trying to get some bit more vintage. You can really see the crackle in it. Awesome. The crackle is, it turned out really good on this piece, I think. All right, a couple more little spots here to add some of that antique wax. Oh, you guys, I love it. I love it so far. What do you guys think so far? Carol's like, I don't like it because it's not green anymore. That's okay. That's okay. All right, you guys. We might come back to that stuff. Key is the key word, you guys. All right, so there is the frame. I think it looks beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to set this down here for a sec. And I'm going to show you guys what's next. Let's get this paper out of the way. Ah, Carol. Sorry, girl. So, we're going to do... Because the middle of that right there was missing, we're going to make our own middle just using a piece of cardboard. Okay, this just happened to be a box that had the everyday frame in it, and it's big enough that I can cut out an oval using this box. Dinah. Oh, look at that. That was easy enough. Easy peasy. Okay. So we'll grab our frame. just like so. I'm going to go ahead and just do a circle in the middle here, and then know that we have to cut out wider than that circle. Or oval, I should say, for where it sits in the back. So from there, it has a little lip in the back here that's only about 1/4 of an inch, okay? So we don't have a whole lot of extra space to play, but we do have some space to play, okay? And then we'll end up using this side of our cardboard. Of course, it's not really going to matter. So now that we have our oval, we just got to go around it by a little bit in order for it to fit into that frame. I'm just going to try to keep it as consistent as I can, going all the way around with my box cutter. With a fairly dull blade, apparently. So that it fits. And we can always trim this up if we need to afterwards, but I'm trying to get it as close as I possibly can. Thank you. And this is going to be our insert. See, and I didn't get all the way through all the way around. I knew that might happen. This blade's pretty dull. Getting there, you guys. I just realized I forgot something too. It's okay. All right, there we have our oval. This should fit right inside here. You guys, I swear, I'm good. I'm good. It's a little bit wide in one little section there. We're gonna be just fine with that. We made it work. All right, here we go. Let me grab my Mod Podge, you guys, because we're gonna Mod Podge some scrapbook paper right on top of this, and then we're gonna add some stuff to the front. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready to see the beautiful paper that I picked out for this? Stay. It's gonna fall over. Hi, Cappy. Thank you. All right, here we go, you guys. This is the paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very vintage. And I am in love with it. It came out of a paper pack that was from the Paper Studio. Looks like this one, just like right here. It's called the Theodosia Square. Theodosia Square. And I just think it's gorgeous, and it's going to look fabulous inside this frame, okay? Now, the thing is that when I'm looking at this oval, my paper doesn't quite fit. So we're going to turn our paper at an angle just like that to make it fit on top of this, okay? And it's just going to have to work. It's going to have to. All right. Thank you. So here we go, you guys. Just regular old Mod Podge. I just keep mine in a ketchup bottle because it's easier for me to squirt out from a ketchup bottle. And we're going to grab our Mod Podge brush. Hi, Ralph. Welcome. and just spread that Mod Podge all the way to the edges of this piece of cardboard. Now you can paint this first if you want to. I think it's going to be just fine. Being the brown, I was hoping that I had some white cardboard, but I didn't want to take the time to paint this, so I didn't. And I think that it's going to be fine. All right, we're going to spread this out really well. Make sure you get close to your edges here. On all those edges. Thank you. And then we're going to dry that paper real quick. Dry that Mod Podge up. Why am I going back to this one? The other one is working really well for fastness tonight. And you guys say it's not too loud. The Mod Podge is pretty thick, you guys. So when it dries, it should dry clear for the most part. And even if it's not, you guys, it's not even completely done, but we're going to go with it. Because why not? We can. Probably glued to my paper, though. All right, we're going to put our paper right down on here. Make sure that it covers the entire thing. And then grab a piece of parchment paper or a piece of Teflon sheeting, which is probably what I'm going to grab tonight. It's a little Teflon sheet. And we're just going to iron this right down. Now, I've got a little mini iron. If you've got heat press you want to use, you could use that. Make sure you get your edges really well. And figure out where my edge is at so I don't go on my board. Oh, I love that for you, Teresa. That's awesome. That's a great compliment. All right, try to make sure that I get all the way to the edge, all the way around this thing. And get that nice and flat. Sweet! It did bow slightly, but that's okay. All right. It's gorgeous, you guys. It's gorgeous. All right, here we go. I'm just going to use my scissors tonight and cut this off because remember, we're going to put it in the frame anyway. So you're not going to see if the edges are perfect or if they're not perfect once it's in that frame. Look at, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. All right. And we're just about ready to move on to our actual chalk project tonight, you guys. This is all just prep work for what's to come. Oh, that's so beautiful. All right. So pretty. So pretty. All right, you guys, so here's what we're going to use tonight. On the website right now, we have available this, it's called Key to My Heart Bundle. Okay, you get this entire bundle all put together. If you are new to chalk and you've never done chalk before, or if you have been watching me for a while and you've been thinking about joining, you can get this kit right here with the heart, the key, and the 2 pieces of ribbon for free when you join as a Perks member right now, okay? So Perks membership gets you a 30% discount on my site all day, every day, on all of the things on there. So if you want to join Perks, you'll get this free kit right now with your Perks subscription. Can you guys see how this is going to come together? Oh, I just put it next to the frame and I love it. All right, we got a couple more pieces to paint here really quickly. We're going to paint the heart tonight. We're going to paint the key tonight. And these 2 holes in the top here, I don't really want them to be there. I really, really don't. So I think what I'm going to do, I got to find it. I've got some plaster. You know what I'm going to do, I think? Let's just do this. I'm going to turn on my hot glue gun. Thank you, Pam. We're going to fill it with, no, with hot glue is not really very paintable, though, is it? Hold, please. Let's put a little bit of this in there. Oh, shucks. I didn't have the lid on tight. Never mind. That one's going straight in the trash. How do you get on? What do you mean, how do you get on? How do you get to Perks? If you type in the keyword key, there's information right in there on how you can join Perks. Look for the little picture of this Key to My Heart bundle, and then it'll say I have a link for join Perks right through there. Let me see what you guys, I don't, paintable, 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 filler. All right, well, we might just end up with those air dry clay, tiny paper. I do have those, but I wanted them along here. The stuff that I wanted to use, I can't use. Let's check this stuff out and see if this stuff is still good. It might still be. This is plaster. Getting these darn things open, though, is always the hardest part. If it's good, it stinks. That, oh my God, it smells like rotten eggs. Oh no! How does my plaster smell like rotten eggs? That's horrible. Oh man, I'm so glad it's garbage day. That's gross. And it looked just fine, but it smelled like rotten eggs. Oh, that's, you know, I think I'm just going to fill it in with hot glue. And then we'll paint over top of it. Why not? Why not? Why not? I think that's going to work just fine. Just fine. Both of those other things would have been great. She was hit head on yesterday. Oh my gosh, no, Misty. Oh, definitely you guys send in prayers for Misty's family. That's insane. All right, I'm still trying to find all the things that I need here. This should work. Just a little silicone. a little silicone mat. Well, come on now, hot glue. How long do you take to heat up? It shouldn't have taken you that long. I give you a big battery. You guys. All right, let's work on the key. Let's work on the key. We're going to paint this in the color Steel, also by Waverly. I don't know what is going on with the other one. What we're going to do. Toothpaste. Then I'd really have to hold, please, because I do not brush my teeth in my craft room. Like, ever. I've never used toothpaste in the craft room before. All right, so I did not mix this up very well, and I think that I'm going to go with it however it comes out, because nope, that just came out runny. I thought maybe it would be multicolored, but it's not. It's just runny. I thought I shook it up good. Apparently not. There was a big accident in Michigan today, too, over by Grand Rapids. Another one, you guys. The last one was like 100 cars. Today it was another 20 cars in another accident. These people need to just slow down and quit cutting in front of semi-truck drivers. And if you are one of those people who drives like a maniac and cuts in front of semi-truck drivers, knock it off! Don't do that. You are the accident causer, even if you're the person who drives on and watches the semi speed out behind you or spin out behind you. You did it. Don't cut off a semi. Ever. Okay, gray key, you guys. Gray key. We're gonna decorate. We're gonna put another coat on this, and then we're gonna do a little bit more with this as well. That soaked into that pretty darn well. Ended up still pretty brown. Oh, that thing's beeping. My Waverly all comes from Walmart. Every bit of my Waverly comes from Walmart. All right, you guys, I just put some hot glue in there for the heart. And then I'm going to use I have a scraper. I'm going to leave it right here on this to dry. But I'm going to scrape off all that excess hot glue, just to keep that flat. Yeah, Waverly is Walmart. Folk Art is Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And then you can also get Waverly on Amazon. You can get Waverly. But Walmart is the top place to get it. Okay. Exactly. Semis can't stop on a dime, like at all. Is that what happened to her, Misty, or not? Was she involved in a multi-vehicle accident, or was it just her and the other car? Those roads were dangerous. So, you guys, I was actually driving. Too many people just don't understand how long it takes for larger, heavier vehicles to stop or slow. You're right, they don't. And they're what cause accidents. I was driving today to go get my kids from school and came to the end of my road to make my first turn to head toward their school, and did not expect for it to be solid ice right there. And it's a 4-way stop. I'm pumping my brakes in my truck. It's not slowing me down at all. I'm watching the intersection and there's no vehicles pulling up to the intersection. I knew I was not going to be able to stop at that stop sign. I was going to roll right into the intersection. And there was nothing I could do. It was black ice, just solid black ice right there. So I honked my horn just to let everybody know, look, I'm coming through and I can't stop. Hopefully you can. Fortunately, nobody was coming in any direction. And I did slide into the middle of the intersection. I still managed to make my turn. I just didn't get stopped before the stop sign. I was slightly, I wasn't going very fast. I was not going fast at all, you guys. I was not at all. It was black ice and I could not stop. I don't know why I want to paint this again. It was a pickup truck. And then I went and got, safely managed to get through the 4-way stop there. Fortunately, there was nobody else there at that exact same time as me. And then I went to came home from picking up my kids. And as I'm coming home, there's somebody in that ditch with a wrecker there pulling them out. I'm like, man, there was a part of me that thought after I went through there that I should call county or something and tell them about the hazardous road right there. But I didn't. And I probably should have. On ice like that and coming to a stop, put your vehicle in neutral and pump the brakes, and that will help. I didn't put it in neutral. Maybe that's what I need to do next time. I just pump the brakes. All right, you guys, so I'm going to flip it over. I've got those holes covered now with some hot glue and it's dry. We're going to use the newest color from Waverly, you guys. It's called Pink Sky, and I absolutely love this color. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous pink. And I just used this the other day on a different project, and I fell in love with it. And of course, that project already sold, so I don't have it up here to show you. But, y'all, let's brush this one up. And we're going to do this one in this Pink Sky color from Waverly. And it's just going to be gorgeous. What I love about the Waverly chalk paint is that typically, you guys are still going to be able to see those holes, but at least they're covered and partially painted. Typically with Waverly, it's pretty forgiving as far as paint lines and things once you put your second coat on there. It blends it all together really well. And I love that about the Waverly. Oh, look at that color. Oh, I love it. Stranded cars. Downshift to slow. Yeah. Can't pump the brakes when you have anti-lock brakes. It messes up the computer. You're probably right for the newer cars, Florine. I don't think that my 2008 has the same kind of computer as most vehicles. But I am certainly not driving anything that's new on the roads these days. Oh, Eamon, none of this stuff is going to be on my site. What's on my site is chalk paste. All of this is Waverly chalk paint that you can buy at Walmart. I'm not an affiliate for Waverly. I just like their paints. We're actually not doing a transfer or chalk paste tonight. What's on my site is the hearts and the key bundle that I just showed, and the gold gilding wax we're going to use tonight. And that'd be it that's on my site. You drive a 2008? You're welcome. I never use acrylic paint, Sonia. I always use chalk paint because most of the time I'm putting a transfer over it. And chalk, okay, so our transfers, we use chalk paste to put through our transfers. And the chalk paste does not adhere as well to acrylic as it does to chalk paint. So I always use chalk paint. And this just kind of, you guys, it was so hot that it actually didn't paint as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. I should have let it cool down a little bit. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. We're getting there, you guys. We're so close. We're so close. We might go over that 11 o'clock mark tonight just to finish this up. But you have a 2010. My other truck is a 2010. The one that John drives is a 2010. So I have my 2008 truck that was my dad's. And my dad bought it brand new way back in the day. And then when he died, gosh, you guys, 12 years ago, I inherited the truck. And I've driven that truck ever since. And it still only has 108,000 miles on it. And my sister got his car. And then John drives the truck that we bought to pull the camper. All right, you guys. I painted that second coat when this was still really, really hot. But I love the color of that. I think it's gorgeous. I love the color of this. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab out some of that gold gilding wax. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to grab out some of that gold gilding wax, you guys. We're going to add gold gilding wax to these. And we're also going to add a little bit to our frame here in just a minute, okay? So I'm going to try to find one of those coarse brushes. I like the coarse ones for the gilding waxes. I'm trying to find a smaller one. There's one right there. And I'm just going to give this thing a little bit of some gilding wax. Going right around the edge of my heart. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see how that gilding wax is creating that right there, that gold edge on there. Oh, that's even better. I got it a little bit thicker in some spots. I'm going to come back here and throw it a little bit thicker in other spots too. And I'm just using the edge of my brush to add this onto that corner. Or onto that edge. Oh, I got it a little thick there. Okay, let's keep going thicker. Just kind of play with it until it's how you want it. Oh my gosh. Look at how beautiful that is. Ah! Oh, I love it! And we're going to do the same thing here. Oops. Ooh, that was a big chunk. That's okay. If it comes off in a big chunk like that, that's how it was meant to be. Oh, I actually like that. You guys, we're going to brush some of that on there. Look at how that looks with the gold. You can't see it. Oh, I hate when it does all fuzzy like that. I think I just heard my son's voice too. He needs to be sleeping. Because he will fight me in the morning and say he's too tired for school. So I hope that was just John watching TV. All right, I'm just lightly brushing over the key. And then going all the way around the edges with this. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. Because that really, really, really made that key just stand out. All right, we're going to assemble in just a little bit. Then we're going to add a couple of finishing little accents here. This project is almost done, y'all. Almost! Almost. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see that key? It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. We're going to use some of that on the frame. We're going to take this piece of lace that came with this kit too. Just because it came with the kit, you guys. Let's use it. So I'm just going to take this lace right here and we're going to tie it right around the heart. And just because, really, Pam? We only got closed on Monday. They're probably going to keep us open again for the next 2 days too, because unless it's negative 15 with the wind chill, then our kids have school. All right, I'm going to just make this thing go around this. So I'm going to flip it over. We're going to just glue this right in the back. And then we're going to make a little bow for the front. Need a little bit more glue right there. That thing doesn't exactly give you a little bit more glue, you guys. It just doesn't. Oh my word. Oh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And we're just going to make a regular old bow with the rest of this lace, not that big. I'm being quite wasteful right now. Oh, for goodness sakes, this is so cute. All right, you guys, I think I've got that just about even right there. Are we ready? Are we ready to assemble finally? I think that I am. All right, here we go. Let's start putting this thing back together. I still want to put some gold on that frame too, just to bring all that gold together. Like I said, no transfer tonight. We're just putting all of these pieces together. This kit was the project. It's free when you join Perks right now. But I wanted mine to be a little bit different, okay? So we're going to take this piece here. And we're just going to glue it right down inside. Yep, it'll fit. Okay. Like I said, there was something in here, so now there's nails sticking up on the inside. Oh, you guys, wait till you see how this looks all put together. Oh! Our glue dried a little bit right there. All right. Y'all. Oh, my word. So far, I'm in love. I am in love with how that looks. I love the way the frame turned out. Love the green in it. I love how it brings out the green in this piece here. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we need anything more? That piece is a bit longer than I want, so I'm just going to cut that off a little bit. We're going to glue our heart and our key in here. You guys, I don't think it needs anything more than that. Honest to goodness. I have some floral I could add. I don't think that I need to. I do want to take just a little bit of this gold though. On the frame and some of the high spots. Just, oh yeah, a button in the bow. Just to add a little bit of some gold gilding to this so that it matches what we've got going on the inside. Oh my gosh! Because why not? Because we can. Oh, man. If anything, a little heart in the middle of the bow. I actually think I have something better than a little heart, you guys. especially since I'm adding a little bit of some gold gilding right now, which is more on my fingers than it is on the brush, I think. But that's okay. Oh my goodness. Put key in the bow. Put key in the bow. I don't want the key on the heart. Oh, you mean like an actual key? I actually, hold on a second, you guys. I have something. And my glue gun's still on, so we're good. I just want to add, like I said, a little bit of gold to this frame. Real quick. Because I've got gold on everything else. Oh my gosh! Put key on the other side and leave those gorgeous roses showing. So like that instead. Put it in that direction. Okay. Key to my heart. Put key at the top. Okay. My hands are all gross, you guys. Let me see this other thing that I've got, though, real quick. Linda says looks perfect. Small flower in the bow to match the floral paper. I have some flowers. And we could definitely add some flowers to this, too. The gold gilding wax is by Dixie Belle. This was the closest flowers that I had that matched this project. You guys, this single little itty bitty rose like matches that all so well. That I almost feel like we have to have that little itty bitty rose on there. Now that I see that. Like that rose has to be on there. I'm not so sure if I have another one, though, that's going to look quite as good. But we definitely need that rose. And then nope, that's not going to work. Let me see what I've got in gold. I have lots of gold crosses. Just the one rose and nothing else, in your opinion? Oh, I know. I have more gold. Where's my gold buttons? I have a whole thing of gold buttons right here. Let me see if I can find one. The little rose is perfect. I might have a little gold button here, you guys. These are nautical, though. I'm not liking that. I think that the gold button is just going to be too much. Because these look very, I don't know, these ones right here. Put ribbon on top of the key. I thought about that too. I do have a little bit left. tiny lock. I don't. I only have keys. I don't like the ribbon on the key. I think we're just going to go with this, you guys. I might play around with it a little bit more and see what else I can find. But, yeah, it's too much ribbon to do that. Somebody said key up here, key to my heart. But then it covers up our rose here unless we did this. Do we do that and do key to my heart, or do we do the other way and do the heart and then the key at the bottom? Now our paper is upside down. I liked it better the other way. I know that cut the ribbon and just tie a knot in the key. I think it's going to not look right. I think we're just going to go with it how it is, you guys. I like it how it is. We'll tie that little rose in there. Or glue that little rose in there. But I think I do want to keep the heart at the top. Right in there. And the key over here. I looked at that and I didn't like how it looked. I haven't glued the rose down yet, but right, that just, it doesn't look right. It's just, it covers up too much of the key. I think I like it better on the heart there. And anything that I have in gold is just too much gold. It's too blingy gold. You guys, I think we're going to call this, the rose should be in the right direction. Is it not in the right direction? Is it? I want it in the opposite direction of the key, though, and we don't want the key to cover up the hearts. I mean the flowers. I don't know, you guys. Either way, I think it looks beautiful. The key to my heart. The gorgeous frame with all of the loveliness to it. I think it looks perfect. I think it's very vintage, very antique looking. And me personally, I love it. This is right up my alley. This is totally what I love. To me, this is Valentine perfection. I love it. All right, you guys, that is it for us for tonight. I told you guys we were going to go just past 11 o'clock. It is 11:09. I need to get my butt in bed. So I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for watching tonight. Remember, if you guys join Perks, the key and the heart and the ribbon are yours for free as a new Perks member right now. The rose on the paper. It's glued down now. We're going with it. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. And I'll see you all back here again tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.